about me. And he say, I respect him, his career, and in other part he say, no, he's embarrassing boxer. He's no uh, mm, embarrassing for Mexican boxing. So that kind of things. And in front of me, he say, no, I respect his career. I respect he and this and this. And but that's I hate that motherfucker because of that.
What's going on, you guys? Canelo Alvarez, Triple G is going down. And Canelo Alvarez says a few things before this fight I feel like a lot of fans either didn't know about or they just kind of skated over. Probably because of the Spencer Crawford pseudo announcement that we got the other day. Fans kind of, it kind of overshadowed everything in boxing. But Canelo Alvarez said pretty interesting things in regards to him pretty much leading up to this point. And he spoke about the Dmitry Bivol fight, of course, right? And he says this: the truth is there is not much to say. I lost the fight because I got tired. It was definitely that. The weight. A lot of things happened. He didn't beat me by being better than me. I just didn't give 100%. I will have the opportunity to show you that I'm better than him. That's how it is. I had to lose. So basically, I don't know necessarily what that means, but he don't really think that Bivol beat him because he was better than him. He thinks Bivol beat him simply because he got tired. Canelo Alvarez had a pretty hefty amount of excuses as to why he lost to Dmitry Bivol. I don't think this attitude that he has, right? Canelo Alvarez has this like attitude right now, going into this Triple G fight. A huge chip on his shoulder. Seems like he's going right for the knockout against Triple G. He's downplaying Dmitry Bivol's unexpected victory over him. People expected Canelo Alvarez to continue to go up in weight and do great and beat everybody in his way. But it just didn't work out that way, right? So, Triple G has no pressure on him going into this fight. Let's be honest. He's 40 years old. He said it's just business for him. Triple G is doing what Triple G is doing. By him being 40 years old, he has no pressure going into this fight. Canelo Alvarez said a lot. Said he's going straight for the knockout. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. A lot of pressure on Canelo Alvarez. Not to mention he's coming off a loss to Dmitry Bivol. An unexpected loss to Dmitry Bivol. A loss that kind of halted or derailed some of his momentum. Canelo Alvarez had the most momentum in boxing by a mile. Just crazy momentum. Fighting 4 times a year. What top level fighter is making as much money as he is fighting, that's doing that, right? A lot of momentum until he ran into Dmitry Bivol and it just halted everything. Boom, smack, right into the wall. And now he's pissed the fuck off. Now he's going to go beat up on the old man Triple G. Now, who's going to win this fight? I don't know. Did Triple G improve, or did he tighten things up, or did he shake a lot of the rust off in a Ryota Murata fight? That's going to be the question. Did Triple G shake the rust off? We know Triple G is tough. We know he got an iron chin. One would assume that his reflexes isn't quite the same. One would assume that Canelo Alvarez will be the faster guy in that ring. But will Triple G's jab still play a role in the fight? It's going to be interesting to see, what type of approach Canelo takes. Because in the second fight, Canelo kind of walked Triple G down and just, used a more of a Mexican style, right? But in the first fight, he was on the back foot and doing a lot of head movement, a lot of defensive boxing tactics, right? So it's going to be interesting to see how they approach this third fight, this trilogy fight. But Canelo Alvarez's attitude is something that's pretty alarming to me. Maybe he's not in the right mind state. You got to look at everything that's going on. Despite his popularity and everything that is Canelo Alvarez, his camp has essentially fallen apart, right? All the guys that was once in his camp has now gone elsewhere. Guys was testing positive for this and that, so it's kind of looking bad over there. Not to mention in his last fight, after all this stuff happened with Oscar Valdez, now, he looks really bad in the fight, looking lethargic, looking tired, and now he's coming out with excuses as to why he simply got tired. So I don't know. Canelo Alvarez, I say this, man. I feel that he's going to win a fight. Even though Triple G said that he's not really worried about the judges in this one. I just feel like Canelo still got just so much youth on his side. 32 years old. Even if Canelo Alvarez is on somewhat of a decline, he's still the younger guy much younger guy than Gennady Golovkin. Not to mention Triple G hasn't been the most active fighter. So, yeah, man, we're going to see what happens. Canelo Alvarez coming up with excuses as to why he lost to Bivol. He completely dismissed Bivol's win. Didn't really give him any credit. Just said, look, man, you didn't beat me because you was better than me. You beat me simply because I got tired. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.